Dink 4-4. Not really dressed for the occasion, but it is a late night hour. Hopefully it's a success. Pretty tired. Hopefully we sound chill. Hopefully you guys are chilling in this negative world. Russia's alpha machine. Breakthrough in advanced chips. Why the planet is drying out much faster than before, according to a new study. This is when I know climate change, pollution's bullshit. Which is it? Are the ice caps melting? Is the water rising? Or is everything drying up? Like, what the fuck? Make up your minds. That's bullshit. Jellyfish jam. Ancient Egypt. Oh, they're going back. Puerto Rico. Can you keep zooming? Can you? Nah, then you get to atoms, molecules. Controversial banned books. They're not ordinary zombies. No thanks, you bastard. Mantis overlords. Aliens that run the world. Peter Thiel wants everyone to think more about it. What is this? Should probably at school. I'm telling you, that's gonna become commercial pilot school. Commercial driving cars. I'm telling you, the future's coming. NASA introduces new class of astronauts who could fly to Moon, Mars. Here's a look. Who's Pope Leo? Printed by Prophet 2013. The Bride, uncensored. Going up UN escalated before Trump and First Lady. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle covers. Legendary 95%. Missionary 1 minute end. Man arrested to try. Sued. Immigrants laid off after illegal migration revoked. They let them? Nobody gives a rat's ass about these people. They only care about each other. Literally, this. When you see news about famous people and the shit they're going through, all these celebrities, I'm talking about A-list celebrities. That's not for us. That's for themselves. That's for their little elite, little world. You look at a lot of these TV shows, they're Kardashians. You look at Housewives. I don't know if you've seen a bunch of those shows. Or like those TV shows, reality TV shows of just famous people. It's not for us to watch normal civilians. That's so other famous people can watch them and understand. And because a lot of times when they're fucking flexing, flaunting their lifestyle, we normal people are like fascinated by it because we can't we can't relate to that lifestyle. But they can relate to each other, right? So they watch those shows. Am I tripping for saying this? Like, you could tell certain shows are catered to the elite. Some shows might be like, oh, they're rich. It's just a show about rich people and how they live. To them, how can I explain this so well? Let me think of a good example. It would be like, it would be like, like I said, the Kardashians. It's a modern example, right? That's a show for elites to watch. Of course, anyone can watch a show, right? But it's aimed towards other rich people. Get to tap in, hear what's going on with their friends and their lives, what's going on in their lives. Because all these freaking famous people are all friends, musicians, all these entertainers, even politicians. On stage, they may have beef with each other. On stage, in front of the cameras. Behind closed doors, they're friends. Behind closed doors, they understand what they're doing in front of the cameras is business. It's marketing. It's just wild. Like, this is exactly why we have a culture where poor people try to look wealthy. It's because they're watching these shows. They're watching television shows that they cannot relate to, but they want to so badly to understand why they're so upset in the show. Why the fuck did Venezuela not sweep my fucking Emmys? The day my fucking executive friend comes over, my fucking Emmys. How can this bitch do this to me? Oh my god. How could this bitch do this to me? As a normal person, civilian, we see that and we're like, why? Why are they so upset? Why are they crying over stupid shit? This is rich people problems, we can't understand. But of course, they're the celebrities, right? They're the rich, the elite. They're obviously doing something right? To be so wealthy and famous. Look at the way they dress, the way they talk, the way they treat other people. How how smug they are sometimes. Upper class, classy. And so you got normal majority people trying to be like the 1% as far as appearance, reality, bank accounts, living situations. It may not be the true lifestyle. It's just an illusion that they're part of that. It could be a self delusion to convince themselves that they can relate to the show they watch. You look at a lot of television now. It's not really aimed towards fictional fantasy imagination. It's aimed towards on reality. What could be reality? Let me think. Let me think of an example. I don't know, like old kid shows, adult shows, old shows built on imagination. It's fiction. It's pretty obvious. It's entertainment. It's Hollywood. Nah, of course, you're always going to have a crowd of people who take that stuff seriously, who get their information from movies and TV. It's always been a thing, but everything escapism. We get into escapism. That's a dying art to create something that helps people to escape, to experience escapism to a different world, different universe. No politics, no religion, just a story, a rich story with so much lore, so much questions you want answered. When you watch a show, a movie, a video game, but now everything's become political, agenda. It's ridiculous. It's insanity. It's obvious. It's greed. It's money. Of course, the economy's horrible. So when the economy horrible, entertainment, it's gonna be aimed towards, you know, it's the whole recession thing. Certain things become popular during recessions as a sign of recession or, inflation and all this other shit. When the economy's doing horrible, television shows, everyone's hurting. Times are crazy. Ever since, the shutdowns, the pandemic, it's could I say the world's experienced this before in the past? Maybe the plague. Who knows what it was like during the plague, right? Such a crazy thing going on in the world. Such a scary, like, what the fuck's going on? Millions of people dying, thousands, millions of thousands. The whole world just shutting down. It, it's pretty crazy. We're at a point where every aspect is hurting of life: entertainment, politics, religion, agriculture. It's all being affected economically. Kind of crazy. Money has taken a complete stronghold over how humans function in their day-to-day lives. Money has such a stronghold. Currency, money, economy. Remember, money used to be trading. Times are crazy. I don't know what the fuck it is, but scamming's on the rise. You get scammed everywhere. The shows you watch scam you. It's all nostalgia scams, nostalgia bait. It's what I call it, nostalgia bait. What was good, what used to be good is what they bait you with. Things are shit, things are unoriginal, things are lazy, things are just. Of course, everyone's kind of going crazy figuring out what's going to happen, how are we going to survive as a nation, a country? How are we going to move forward? Are we going to bounce back with all this debt? We just keep piling up. It's anxiety on the rise, anxiety for the future. It's just insane. Everyone panicking, everyone hoarding, stocking, trying to get the quickest buck quick as possible. We're talking about television. It's pretty crazy. Bunch of scamming now. Bunch of scamming. Panhandling. Online panhandling. That's what it is. Online panhandling. You know, if you're just sitting there doing completely nothing and just asking for money, it's pretty crazy. I don't know. Entertainment has gone downhill. We're at a point in history where humans are entertained watching other humans be entertained watching videos. Does that make sense? You're watching me, or you watch people similar to me, shit, who do shit like I do. All these content creators, reaction videos, streamers. This has become entertainment. Television's dying. Shows are dying. Even cartoons, you know. The one shows that are doing so well in the United States right now are animes. And they're foreign stories. Original ideas. Lore rich, story rich. And the fucking American shows we do have are shit. The new ones that are coming out are all shit. Or they're all shitty. Unoriginal nostalgia bait. Lazy. AI prompt. Like fucking. I bet you anything on all these streaming services for movies and TV shows. I bet you anything. The top movies and shows are all old, are 10 plus years old, are over 10 years old. All the highest rated, most viewed stuff on Hulu, Netflix, you name it. They're shit from 10 plus years ago. I could be wrong. There are new shows. Stranger Things, that shit took over. That shit's pretty big. I fuck with it. I fuck with Stranger Things. I fuck with it. That's honestly, they're carrying television. Stranger Things been carrying television since 2016. When did Stranger Things come out? It came out later, no? 2016, exactly. Since 2016. They've been carrying television. They've been carrying Walking Dead, whatever. But they've been the newest show. I'm talking about new shit. Walking Dead's old as fuck. That's when I was a kid. I remember that shit. I remember a lot of zombie shows. There was this other show where people are aware that, you know. So there's a group of people inside a warehouse. It's an apocalypse game show type of thing. I don't know if I remember if people got eliminated in that show or what happened. I don't know if I was scripted actually. It was like an apocalyptic show. Apocalyptic in a warehouse, and people, and they would group together a group of people that had like unique skills. Each of them had like skills about like plants, welding, building. The colony. This show was pretty dope. It was only 2 seasons. Produced by Discovery Channel. This was original, bro. This is what I'm talking about. 2009. Was a group of people who must survive in a simulated post-apocalyptic environment. Casting was done by Meadow Flowers Media. The first season had 10 main cast. That's almost 100 actors who did additional scripted improvisation. 100 actors who did additional scripted improvised. Anderson Street, Los Angeles. Took place in LA and follows 10 cast members in an environment that simulates life. Traffic epidemic. Cleaning central water, electricity, and food. Technology also by experts. The first season aired. Nah, it was a good show. I remember this one scene. They tried making a battery. They were making the battery. And I think the truck was like their main project. Like a buster truck. That was a good ass show, The Colony. I suggest you guys watch it. I was young when I watched it, so I don't know if it's held up in my adult age. What other shows? I feel like Stranger Things been carrying television. Some movies. We had Avengers and everything, but movies have been on a downhill. Movies have been in a downhill. I'm trying to think of some classic movies that came out. I could think of like, mm, let me think, some good ass movies. Like The Hateful Eight was pretty good, but it was just Reservoir Dogs in the Wild West. The Hateful Eight. That's all it was. So I thought it was pretty lazy, but it was entertaining. It was cool, nonetheless. Let me think of some other shows or movies. Movies that came out. Nothing notable. Nothing that stuck with me. Movies. Let me think. I can't think. A lot of the movies I love are old. I like classic movies, of course. Like early 2000s, 2010s, pre 2010s. Like my childhood, Spider Man, Tobey Maguire. Easily my top 5 childhood movies. Easily in my top 5. 1, 2, and 3. I grew up with those. Those are Scooby Doo, the live action Scooby Doos. Those shits were good. 2002, Scooby Doo and Scooby Doo 2, The Monsters Unleashed. Monsters Unleashed was my shit. The first one was good. I didn't really like the first one when I was younger. I always preferred the second. But it grew on me. It grew on me. DVD. I need to buy that. I'm so mad I don't have it anymore. I used to have it on DVD. This was the one I had. I remember. I remember. What's up, Parker? Sorry, I didn't see the chat. My bad, Parker. I don't know if you're still here or if you're gone. I had this exact DVD, the green. Fucking loved it. And let me see the DVD. I think I had two on DVD. I had that one. That one was badass. Where's the other one? Scooby Doo 2. Shop? Oh, you can get 4 in 1. You can find it on eBay. It's the Blu-ray. Fuck, they don't have the classic. Scooby Doo 2. I don't think I had that one. Nah, I remember that other one I was talking right now. Hope you're doing well. Stay positive, Parker, please. But that's like another notable Lilo and Stitch animated movie that stuck with me for a long time. TV shows: Tom and Jerry, Ed, Ed and Eddie, SpongeBob. SpongeBob has to be my number one childhood cartoon. SpongeBob or Tom and Jerry. SpongeBob or Tom and Jerry. Those are top. SpongeBob and Tom and Jerry. And then Ed, Ed and Eddie would have to be like my on that list of my favorite childhood cartoons. Ed, Ed and Eddie. SpongeBob, Ed, Ed and Eddie. Fuck, what I say? SpongeBob. I'm just making a list. Ed, Ed, Eddie. Who did I just say? SpongeBob, Ed and Ed, Tom and Jerry. Cartoons. Teen Titans. That's another one. That's another one I always remember in my childhood. That one's fucking badass. Teen Titans. So we got SpongeBob, Ed, Ed and Eddie, Tom and Jerry, Teen Titans. Courage was cool. I wouldn't say it was my favorite. There were some episodes that were kind of dead. That shit was always a trip to watch. But I wouldn't put it on my list of all-time cartoons. Let me think of my childhood cartoons. Childhood shows, live action shows, that's a different list. We got SpongeBob, Ed, Ed, Tom and Jerry, Teen Titans. What other cartoons do I remember? I want to say this is only one, two. We need at least one more for top 5. Top 5. What would my 5th top 5 cartoon as a child be? We got that. Cartoons. Those were like my main ones. Like I would get hyped to see. Trying to think. Nah, there's some other ones. If I'm going deep, deep into my childhood, Jackie Chan show or Shaolin Showdown. Nah, this has to be my. This was my childhood. This was when I was small, small. I want to say like 5. What kids W? What premiere premise cast genre? Produced by Columbia, TriStar Television, Sony Pictures, Fandom. What channel did it come on? Ventures. Kids WB. Kids WP. This was the fucking shit. When did it stop airing? 1995 to September 2006. And later the CW from September. CW 2006 to 2008. There was 2 of them. Oh, that's like the adult one. Forgot about that. Nah, this one had all the bangers. All right, let's see if they have them here. This one had all the bangers. Let me see. Jackie Chan, Men in Black, Pokemon, Shaolin Showdown, Yu-Gi-Oh! I remember Yu-Gi-Oh! That one was kind of creepy. Scooby-Doo, Teen Titans, Static Shock. Bro, y'all don't even know. Y'all kids today don't even know. Batman Beyond. Y'all don't even know. Fuck. List of shows. Animaniacs. Never watched that. Pinky and the Brain. I recall a few episodes. Freakazoid. I want to say I saw that. Did I? He looks familiar. He could be from PBS Kids. What's his name? Freakazoid reminds me of this one other bad guy from this one show. Nah, I don't remember this guy. But he looks like this one dude. Maya and Miguel. I don't know if you guys remember that. There was this other show, Cyber Chase. PBS had some bangers. I remember Cyber Chase. This was a good ass one. This was a good ass show. It was a fucking trip. Where's the bad guy? This guy. This shit was honestly funny. And his munch, his little minions. I just realized they were robots. I didn't know that. Crimson Chin head ass. Freakazoid, Superman the Animated, Daffy Duck Show, Tiny Toons. I remember Tiny Toons. Men in Black the series. I have Batman Beyond. I had the movie DVDs. I had the DVD, the movie, where the Joker returns. I didn't like that though. As a kid, I didn't like them. I still don't like them. That future shit. Pokemon Classic. Max Steel. Don't remember. Jackie Chan Adventures. We'll go back to that. That show was fucking badass. He had like these little coins, and each coin had like a power up or like a skill or a different fighting style. It was fighting styles, and each one would give him a power up to achieve that fighting style. So there'd be the crane, the tiger. That shit was so tight. Shit, that shit was so sick. X-Men Evolution, I don't remember. Static Shock, I think I remember. The Zeta Project. Do I remember that? The Zeta Project. How many of you grew up with Cubo? How many grew up broke? Broken Mexican. No cable or no satellite dish. Only cable. They got rid of it? No way they got rid of Cubo. But go to Cubo, that's that Zeta Project. I don't remember that show. It looks badass. Cubics. The Nightmare Room. The Mummy, don't remember. Scooby Doo, yup. How did I forget this? Scooby Doo. It was right in front of me. Scooby Doo. The movie? I was more into the movies. I like Scooby Doo. Where Are You? I didn't like Scooby Doo. Where Are You? Scooby Doo, What's Your Name? Scooby Doo, What's New? What's New, Scooby Doo? Was it this one? What's New, Scooby Doo? Do 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 da 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 da. Damn. Dude, that cat, that's like one of the best theme songs for a cartoon. What's new, Scooby Doo? Do 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 do. Is it copyright? In the movies.
Peely, get the burger!
Where are you?
Join us at lego.com/gamers.
Nah, what's new, Scooby Doo?
Each set sold separately. Ask your parents before going online.
And in the movies. Classic. Classic. Scooby Doo show. The Powerpuff Girls, Phantom, Danny Phantom, bro, the Fairy Odd Parents. Shit, those were fucking bangers. Jimmy Neutron, fuck. I'm starting to remember, bro. Shit, I fucked with Jimmy Neutron. I might have to put Jimmy Neutron on that list. Jimmy Neutron for sure goes on that list. What's new, Scooby Doo? Ozzy and Drix. I remember the movie. That was good. Teen Titans. Shaolin Showdown. That was a good one. Sorry, I didn't spell it right. This one, they had all kinds of weapons. They had different type of weapons with powers. That shit was fucking sick. Like they had a claw. They had a claw that can cut open the atmosphere and make portals. Literally cut open the world, the sky. Like it would just cut open and make portals. Shaolin Showdown. Portal. Claws. It was like some Wolverine claws. These shits. Look, they would cut open the fucking sky or wherever they wanted to go and go inside the portal. That shit was so fucking sick. Yo, Kids Next Door. That was a good one. This was a fucking good one. The Batman. The Boom Crew. Foster's, bro. Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. That was a good show. That was a good show. Lunatics. I remember that. Johnny Test. He was annoying. Crypto. The Super Dog. That was badass. Shaggy and Scooby Doo Get a Clue. Tom and Jerry Tales. Yo, that's all they aired? Oh, they have this one. Spectacular Spider-Man. Monster Allergy. Let me see if I missed any. Transformers Cybertron. Astro Boy. Mega Man. They had the Sonic show. Didn't they have the Sonic? Samurai Jack. Yu-Gi-Oh! They missed someone. Oh, Chowder and Flapjack. Remembering some shows. Dragon Ball Z. What show did I just say right now? I said they had something. I forgot what it was. They had Sonic. They had a Sonic show. Where is it? What? They had a Sonic show. Am I tripping? I was watching Sonic on that channel one time. I swear. Might have been a commercial. Alright, let's go to Cubo. Paddington Bear. Let me see. Animorphs. That was on. I forgot what that was on. The Hub. I don't know if any of you remember The Hub. R.L. Steins. It's Disney now? The Hub TV shows. Dude, they got rid of the hub too? No way. Animorphs. I remember that one. The elephant. Brave Star. Choo Choo Bob Show. Jane and the Dragon is like one of the ones I only remember. Fireman, Ghostbusters. He-Man. Oh yeah, they had He-Man. Jacob Tutu, Inspector Gadget. JJ the Jet Plane. That one was creepy as fuck. Um, oh yeah, Magic School Bus, classic. Cubo. Miss Spider. Sunny Patch Friends. Those were creepy as fuck. The white ass spider tried eating all her children, I think. That guy was creepy as hell. Science, man. Sheldon, I remember that one. It's like a sea ocean show. They're like sea monkeys, I think, or something. Uh, Veggie Tales. No, Jane and the Dragon. Zulu Patrol. That can't be right. Yo, they had Jane and the Dragon. That was so fucking creepy. Let's go to the hub, and then we'll end it here. Shows. What? Programming. The majority of the hub's next final programs were animated series and live action game shows tied to media franchise. Hasbro itself. Yeah, it was a Hasbro. Pound Puppies, the Transformers, Critter Family Game Night. I remember that. My Little Pony. Hasbro. It was Hasbro in their toy line. They had R.L. Steins too. Rescue Bots. 2014. I'm ending it here. Hope you guys have a good night.